Hey guys, welcome back for another episode of my small time farm series. I think we might, I was cultivating here just a little bit, trying to finish this up, but I think what we might actually want to do is get into a baler finally. Uh, the ones that come with the game, number one, they're fairly expensive, but number two, it's kind of, I don't know, it's a little more advanced than I want to get into right now. So I found this, and the model looks pretty good. It's an older looking baler. You can get different wheels on it and stuff. I don't know. Ooh, can we change the... Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. And it doesn't affect the cost any. I think what we need to do is get into some baling, honestly, so we can get somewhat of an extra amount of money per harvest. But as you can see, or rather, you can't right now, we've only got 29,000. And this is 20,000. And we're going to need a trailer to load them on. And this used to be in the game, but I guess it's not anymore. Um, we would probably do it like that. Yeah, I mean, we could just put that on there. Yeah, it's only 1,500 more. So we're going to need to get a loan. But first off, let's go ahead and buy the baler. Change that to green. We're going to go ahead and buy this. Yes, purchase. Okay, so now we've only got 9,000. And we're going to need... Let's just take out a loan for... Let's take out another 10,000. So borrow, borrow. So now we've got a $35,000 loan, which is fine. We can manage that. Um, you know what? That's going to run us a little bit tight. Let's do that. I'm not too concerned with that. That's still a pretty reasonable amount. We need to get our trailer. We're going to go ahead and get the extensions on it. And we're also going to need a bale fork. Right there. And we're going with the Fent colors. So there. Now, let's go ahead and park this. We're going to leave it over here close because we're going to be going right back to it. Let's park that there. I'm going to disconnect my pallet forks. Just going to stick those, I don't know, probably like right over here. And I can already see an issue with my controls here. I'm going to need to... Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. There we go. Yeah, I need to fix something here. Perfect. Okay, let's head down to the shop. Alright, and here we are. What is that? Oh, that's my weeder. I forgot I bought the weeder. Jeez, I'm buying all kinds of stuff and not remembering it. Okay, we're going to have to make several trips, honestly. Let me just get hooked up to the bale forks here. And then we'll take a quick look at some of this stuff. Okay. Kind of pull over here a little bit. We're going to take our baler up there first. Let's pull it out and have a look at it. Okay. Like I said, the model is pretty good. It's not bad at all, actually. This is pretty similar to most of the round balers that we see in my area. Um, I don't think I've ever seen any that look like the one in the game. The newer one that's all rounded and a bunch of fiberglass all over it and stuff. This is basically what I see in my area for round balers. Look pretty much like this. None of them are green. They're normally like yellow and red. But this is what we're going with. And the model hooks up well. It looks good. So I'm going to go ahead and get it back up to the farm. And I'm not going to take you guys with me on all the trips back and forth here. So real quick, let's look at the trailer. And I think this is the exact same model that used to be built into the game. It's a mod now. But the detail is pretty good. The wheels there, suspension. And these extensions are going to be pretty nice. I'm glad I went ahead and spent the extra 1500 and got those extensions. And as far as the bale spear, or the bale forks, this is what that looks like. It's basically like a set of pallet forks, except it's like a spear. A couple spears on there, and you just run it into the bale and pick the bale up. So that's our new equipment, and I'm going to run it all up to the farm, and I'll bring this up too. And I'll cut back in when I'm done with that. I can't believe I just did that. I hauled this thing all the way up to the farm, and then what I was doing was resetting the tractor. That way I didn't have to drive it all the way back down. And, oh, you know what? Can I hook this to the front there? I'm going to try. I accidentally selected the trailer to send the trailer back to the shop, and that's very frustrating. Although, since we're able to do this, it's not going to be quite as bad if we can make it back up the hill. Taking this trailer up there the first time, we got slowed down to like 12 miles an hour or something going up the hill. So that's if we do a little bit of farming roleplay here, I don't know that our family's tractor is going to be powerful enough, because that's a really steep hill to be pulling like grain carts and that kind of stuff up. Honestly, the map itself, while interesting and physically smaller than other maps, is not, I mean, I don't know. I would hate to move the farm this only a few episodes into this series, but it's a possibility that we're going to do that. So yeah, that's I just wanted to kind of put that out there, that it's a possibility. I actually already have an idea in mind as to where the farm would be moved to, and I really like the look of the place. So I don't know. I'll just have to see. Yeah, see, we're down to 11, 12, so we're picking back up a little bit. But that's, I very much dislike this hill. There are other options that could be looked at, or other locations, so just kind of have to see moving forward a little bit. We may be selling our new farm that we apparently bought without thinking the location through very well, and moving to a different place. So we'll find out. Alright, everything is up here. Got things put away kind of where they are going to be. So let's go ahead and give this guy a try. And we're going to turn it on. Lower the pickup. And this tractor should have plenty of horsepower to run it. actually tried this baler out with a much smaller tractor that at some point we may go ahead and load up here and mess with. But for now, we're just going to give this a try. So let's make some bales. Alright, I'm skipping some of the rows here just to make it a little easier to turn around. But I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and get this field baled up, and I will cut back in when we're about done. Alright, you guys, we're just about done with the bales here. This is honestly way more bales than I thought we were going to get off of this. I didn't count them yet, but as you can see, there's quite a few strung across here. This would be much faster probably if I had a windrower, but we're not really going to worry about that too much, I don't think, for the time being. You know, partly because we don't have a lot of money left. Getting ready to empty another one here. So these never get timed out perfectly. Oh, that was the wrong button. Okay. I'm not going to worry too much about picking up every little scrap on here. We'll just plow some of it in, and that's fine. I will go ahead and get this, and along that side over there, that's not straw. That's just the edge of the field, I think. Anyway, let's see. Let's make sure, because that'll be a whole nother bale if it is, but I don't think it is. No, it's not. Okay. So let's turn this guy off, and let's head over here and probably move. Should we move the trailer? Let's move the trailer over to the side over there. So let's do that. Alright, I feel like right up top here is a good place to leave it. And let's just see how this goes. Haven't messed with any kind of bales in this game for quite a while. Get a little bit closer. Oh boy. Okay. Let's run that through. Now we should go and get our weight. Maybe. I'm not real sure. Stack this guy up. I think you can do like a double row kind of thing. I do have a mod installed on here that keeps the bales from rolling. So I'm wondering if that's also going to make it easier to move them around, because sometimes they would get like stuck on your forks and stuff. So it looks like it might be making it easier there too, which that would be great. Bales have always been kind of a pain in the butt. Okay, well, this is pretty much how it's going to go. So I think I'm going to do a little speeded up area here, speeded up part, and we'll get these bales loaded. Alright, we got, what, 17 bales, looks like. So, that's actually, what is this, like half the field or something that was already plowed under? So, that's pretty good, honestly. Took this up. We need to fasten these all down. Now, where can we take this? There has to be a place for this. Wholesale. What's silo? It's not down here. Animal dealer, lime station, lime station. There's silos, restaurant, bakery, garden center. Biogas plant. Is there not actually a place to sell these? Oh man, I hope that there is. Ooh. Okay, so looks like agro wholesales and the barn, but there is no barn. Is there? There is a barn. Where's the barn? Is it like right there? The barn may be invisible. Unless it's actually down there. It might be. And that was the higher one, right? Yes. Let's take this on down and see what we get. Alright, and hopefully we can just pull right through here and get this sold off. Should be able to. That's the way that's the way you've had to do it in the past. So let's see what we're gonna get here. We got okay. They started selling before I had, so we got 4,300 L. So close to 5 grand. It may have been over 5 grand. I don't know. Once again, terrible at math. So that's really good. Is there a back way up the mountain here? Yeah, I think that there is. We're going to head up this road here. We'll see how steep this is. I have a feeling it's probably just about as steep as the other road. But I think that's probably where we're going to end this one off. I honestly don't know how much footage I have, but it's got to be pretty close to the right amount. And hopefully we can get this trailer back up there without having to turn around and go on the other route. So I think the baler was a good decision. We can make an extra roughly, well, we're going to be making more than 5,000 because that was only like half the field. So we should be able to make close to 10 extra off of there. It's just going to be a little bit more work. And it wasn't bad picking up the bales that I did and loading them onto the trailer. That took about 10 minutes. The only bad thing is it will take probably 2 loads. So just a little bit of plus, a little bit of minus, and kind of chugging up here, chugging along. So, but anyway, I do think it was probably a good idea to go ahead and buy that, and we'll just have to work at paying that loan back as we move forward, which is not a problem. Nowhere near the loan I have on my other series. So it shouldn't be too much of an issue for us to get that paid off. And we also have our weeder now, so we're going to be increasing our yield for our crop. So that'll be good. And moving forward, like I said, there's a chance that we might sell the farm and move to a flatter area, so we don't have to worry about such steep hills. But I'm not going to worry about that right now, so that'll be possibly a little ways down the road. And as I get up this, what hopefully should be the final hill here, if you guys liked the video, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.